As a result of this cooperative effort, the girls will have a wonderful keepsake of their time in middle school. Our montage.
Welcome to the 8th grade moving up video.
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on how long the time is left for you. I've had the highest mountains, I've had the deepest river. You can have it all, but now keep moving. I'll take it in, but don't look down. 'Cause I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? Been waiting on this for a while now, paying my dues to the dirt. I've been waiting to smile, eh? Been holding it in for a while, eh? Take you with me if I can. Been dreaming of this since a child. I'm on top of the world.
My favorite middle school memory has been being able to go to Model UN for the past 2 years and become friends with really interesting people from all over the world. I also liked how it challenged me because there was a lot of public speaking involved and I got to make a lot of fun memories with my friends.
My favorite middle school memory was being a part of the squash and tennis team. A particular honor was being chosen as a co-captain to represent Baldwin when they went to their first middle school squash nationals.
My favorite middle school memory was going to Camp Conrad Weiser because I really enjoyed hanging out with the Ocampo homeroom and because they were really funny.
My favorite middle school memory was going to Williamsburg and hanging out with all of my friends. I loved seeing the colonial style houses and imagining how it would be like to live in the colonial times.
My favorite middle school memory was when I was invited to tea with Miss Powell, following a few of my other classmates. During tea, we ate scones and drank Miss Powell's favorite tea, while discussing ways to improve the middle school. This is my favorite memory because Miss Powell was very open-minded and accepting of what we had to say. I wouldn't mind joining Miss Powell for tea once more.
My favorite middle school memory were the French trips. We had so many fun activities and I had a great experience with all my friends.
My favorite middle school memory was the trip to Model UN. On the bus ride to the hotel, I remember everyone was freaking out because we thought we saw famous people walking down the street. During the conference, I met so many new people and I had a lot of fun talking with my classmates.
My favorite middle school memory is the purse exchange in 8th grade. I really love this experience, and the things you see and the people you meet are truly incredible. I'm glad I got to do the purse exchange because it was a truly amazing experience.
My favorite middle school memory was going dog sledding in Quebec. It was freezing cold, and my face hurt from being so cold. Marielle was trying to drive the sled, although she wasn't very good at it, and she was terrible at braking. The dogs kept getting tangled up in their own chains, and it was just crazy and really fun. And did I mention it was freezing?
My favorite middle school memory is when we went to Colonial Williamsburg. It was really cool to have the freedom to hang out and walk around town with our friends, and the scary ghost stories were definitely my favorite part.
My favorite middle school memory was my first service day here in 6th grade. We went to the Ronald McDonald House and made blueberry muffins and toiletry bags for the people living there. I was happy there because I knew what I was doing was benefiting others, and I had a lot of fun.
I swear I did it
I learned in middle school is that if you need help, ask for it. Your teachers are here to help you.
The most important lesson I learned in middle school is actually not academic. Social skills, respect, and learning my own potential are all lessons that I learned.
The most important lesson I learned in middle school is to be loyal. You need to value your friendships. You need someone you can count on and someone that can count on you.
The most important lesson I learned in middle school is that not everything works out for you. You have to accept it and move on. Middle school had its ups and downs, but we all made it through and are ready for high school.
The most important lesson I've learned in middle school is to try your hardest in everything and something good will always come out of it, like in grades or in sports or anything else you want to succeed in.
The most important lesson I've learned is that even though you may not like everyone, it's still important to be nice, even just saying hi in the halls.
I think besides learning new material, I really learned how to learn.
The most important lesson I've learned is that it's better to speak up a lot in class and be wrong sometimes than to not speak up at all. Also, always study for tests and quizzes.
This is that ice cold Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces. Stylin', wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch.
My favorite middle school memory is when we came back from spring break and Mr. Kim had a haircut and everyone asked him if he had a haircut and he was like, "No, I don't have a haircut, I have a fresh cut." And then everyone started laughing.
My funniest middle school memory was when we were in Williamsburg after we were listening to the ghost stories and we were back in our room and Michaela came running out of the shower because she thought she heard demons in the corner.
My favorite middle school memory was going dog sledding in Quebec, and Sky was my partner, and it was really cold.
Yeah, our toes and our fingers were frozen, and I was the one steering the sled, and I couldn't control it at all. So like there was snow going everywhere, and the dogs were rolling off the track and everything. It was crazy.
And we started crying, and our tears froze on our face,
and our eyelashes were like stuck together. It was horrible.
It was really stressful when we were there, but looking back on it, it's really funny.
Baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burst. Make 'em go, you're gonna leave 'em all in You don't have to feel like a wasted space. You're original, cannot be replaced. If you only knew what the future holds. After a hurricane comes a rainbow. Maybe a reason why all the doors are closed, so you could open one that leads you to the perfect road. Like a lightning bolt, your heart will glow, and when it's time, you know you just gotta ignite the light and let it shine. Just own the night like the 4th of July. 'Cause baby, you're a firework. Come on, show 'em what you work. Make 'em go, as you shoot across the sky.
My advice to incoming 6th graders is to use your
your resource periods wisely. Manage your time and stay focused. Set goals for yourself and make sure you achieve those goals in the time you have provided. Trust me, it'll benefit you in the long run as you'll be able to participate in more extracurricular activities.
Live in the moment and enjoy your winter break, because sooner or later you'll be graduating too, and you're going to have to use those 2 weeks off to study for midterms instead of watching Netflix. And don't eat in the blue hallway.
My advice is to try and prioritize. Keep up with your schoolwork, but don't hesitate to get out of your comfort zone. Try new things and make new friends, especially with girls in other grades.
I would tell the girls that if they wear sweatpants to school, they should try and dodge Madame Hyman for as long as possible so they don't get a detention.
And don't wear slides.
Unless you want to slide into a detention.
The advice I would give to rising 6th graders is to take advantage of all of the opportunities in middle school. You're given a lot more choice and freedom than in lower school, and it is important to try new things and push outside of your comfort zone.
Middle school is the time to try new things and find your passion, whether it be a sport or an art.
Take lots of notes. It's great practice for high school, and explore new things and make a lot of friends.
Never eat anywhere besides the cafeteria, because you will get caught and you never know who's watching.
I was scared of dentists and the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. Yeah, the magician's assistant in their dream. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong. Is this movie that I think you like? This guy decides to quit his job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself. She's been living on the highest shelf. And they come unstuck. Lady, running down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you're singing that song, and I got a lump in my throat 'cause you're gonna sing the words wrong.
The most meaningful part of middle school is that you could try new things. Step out of your comfort zone because there are many opportunities, like leadership positions, new sports, and new activities.
The most meaningful part of middle school is joining an after-school sport. When you join an after-school sport, you get to spend time with people who share the same passion for your sport.
The most meaningful part of middle school is the friends I've made the past years. When I first came to Baldwin, everyone was so welcoming, and the friends I've made are still my friends today.
The most meaningful part of middle school is hanging out with your friends and never regretting a moment that you spent with them, because what you did in the past, you can never take back.
I've known these girls for 6 years of my life, and they're all like my sisters. I know I can go to any of them for help, whether it's for my personal life, school, or just to talk about random things. I have so many memories with them, and I'll never forget them or the memories we have together.
I have known some Baldwin girls for 11 years, or some for 8 months. I love knowing that I have a family supporting me, and no matter what, even though I'm new, they'll always be with me every step of the way.
The most meaningful part of middle school is to find your strengths and weaknesses and what you like and dislike.
The most meaningful part of middle school for me is time management. Learning how to do time management, especially as a student athlete, is really helpful and good for the future.
The most meaningful part of middle school for me was the grade bonding trips we took at the beginning of the year, when we got to meet our new classmates and make memories that'll last a lifetime.
The most meaningful part of middle school for me was building relationships with all my new friends, and those are the people that helped me through middle school.
The most meaningful part of middle school, for me at least, was being able to have the friends I have while getting the best education possible.
The most meaningful part of middle school to me is probably the sense of community that spreads across the grades.
Good morning, 8th grade. Congratulations on coming this far. I know you're ready for the upper school, and we're ready for you, so bring it on.
Congratulations, class of 2019, class of purple. It's been so much fun having you in the middle school, and you've done wonderful things in the 8th grade. I congratulate you on all of your accomplishments. I wish you a happy, happy summer, and I'm looking forward to working with you in the upper school next year. Thank you so much for all that you do. We love having you part of our family. Bye!
So we talked all night about the rest of our lives, where we're gonna be when we turn 25. I keep thinking times will never change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of that night in June. I didn't know much of love, but it came too soon. And it was me and you, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves, thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember